reporting live from the On Point News TV studio. In what was expected to be a routine examination of the 2025 budget for the Office of the Vice President (OVP), proceedings took a dramatic turn on Tuesday. Vice President Sara Duterte faced off with the House Committee on Appropriations, leading to a chaotic and tense session. Right from the start, the atmosphere was charged. Vice President Duterte opened with a fiery statement, accusing her critics of political persecution and hinting at possible impeachment moves against her. What followed was a heated debate centered around the OVP's spending of $1 to $5 million in confidential funds over just 11 days in 2022, a controversy that had first surfaced in headlines nearly a year ago. ACT Teachers Representative France Castro revisited this issue, drawing from a Commission on Audit COA report that detailed the allocation of these funds. The breakdown included 14 million pesos for information purchases, 10 million pesos for rewards, 16 million pesos for safe house rentals, 35 million pesos for supplies, 40 million pesos for food aid, and 10 million pesos for travel expenses. Castro pointed out that spending 40 million pesos on food aid hardly constituted intelligence work, questioning the legitimacy of the expenditures. The COA had issued a notice of disallowance for 73 million pesos of the total confidential funds, with 69.7 million pesos being flagged due to a lack of supporting documents that could prove the success of the activities the funds were meant for. Nueva Ecija Representative Michaela Swansing further analyzed the spending, revealing that 6 out of P10 of the confidential funds were not properly used. Unlike previous budget hearings, where Duterte maintained a calm demeanor and the OVP budget was approved swiftly and without objections, this session was a stark contrast. The hearing lasted over 5 hours, and the budget approval was ultimately deferred, with a follow-up session scheduled for September 10th. In a surprising move, Vice President Duterte requested that Marikina Representative Stella Kimbo, the committee's vice chair, abstain from defending the 2025 OVP budget and instead leave the decision entirely to the House of Representatives. This unusual request caught Kimbo off guard and foreshadowed the growing tension that defined the hearing. As the session wore on, Duterte's responses became increasingly deflective. She declined to address questions related to the confidential funds, stating that she would only discuss the 2025 budget and nothing else. Despite repeated attempts by the committee to press for answers, Duterte remained resolute, even requesting frequent bathroom breaks to pause the hearing. The session reached a peak when Duterte questioned the relevance of discussing past budgets during a hearing focused on the 2025 proposal, suggesting that the deliberations be shifted to a non-existent House Committee on Finance. This suggestion was swiftly shut down by Kimbo, who reminded Duterte of the rules governing the hearing. In a show of support for Duterte, former President and Pampanga Representative Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, along with Davao Representatives Isidro Angab and Pantaleon Alvarez, attempted to dismiss the concerns about the COAS findings, arguing that the matter had already been thoroughly addressed in previous budget deliberations. As the hearing dragged on, tensions flared once again when Cabaton Representative Raul Manuel implied that Duterte should understand why past budget discussions were relevant. This remark led to a sharp exchange between the Vice President and the committee chair. Despite the back and forth, Vice President Duterte remained unyielding, and the hearing ended without a resolution. The committee is set to reconvene on September 10th, where the fate of the 2025 OVP budget will once again be in the spotlight. Reporting live, this is Asher Grant bringing you the latest developments from On Point News TV. Stay tuned to On Point News TV for more updates on this developing story. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more news update.